Yeah, what's up? My name's Bobby Ridge, and I'm a life extensionist. If you don't know what that is, then I highly recommend you figure out what that is. I made a few life extension blogs explaining what it is, so definitely check those out. I wanted to talk a little bit about today the United States Transhumanist Party, because they're really great, and the election is coming, and yeah, hopefully we can see a transhumanist president this year. That'd be really great. At least in 2024. I'm sure Kanye West is going to be, running for the 2024 presidency also, along with The Rock, and who else will probably be running for it? Joe Rogan will probably run for president. Justin Bieber. So it'd be really great to get somebody who's actually legit for once, to be the president of the most powerful nation on the planet. So the Transhumanist Party, they have that potential, to fulfill that position, right? So let me first explain what transhumanism is. It's essentially people who advocate to advance science and technology for humanism sort of reasons. There's some main focuses are extending lifespan and health span, so that we live for like thousands and millions of years, and that we're youthful the whole time, and even augmented, along with, we really want to augment ourselves to be super intelligent, like a million times smarter than we are right now. And we're going to do this, and it's really fantastic, and I hope you learn more about it. So, Transhumanist Party, their main motto is putting science, health, and technology at the forefront of American politics. Yeah, so that's really great, right? And so essentially, they're a political movement, right, of transhumanists. And so a lot of people know about the Transhumanist Party because of Zoltan Isfan. Zoltan's really great. I think he even founded the Transhumanist Party. And so you might remember him. He was driving around in a coffin. It was a bus shaped in a coffin. And because he wanted to get the word out about how, we're defeating death, and becoming super intelligent, and, there's going to be cyborgs and stuff soon. So he wanted to get the word out. That was really exciting. I highly recommend everybody support Zoltan Isfan. He plans on running for the U.S. presidency, for the rest of his life, and being as involved as possible in transhumanism. So Zoltan's really great. Here's some of their core ideas, though, the Transhumanist Party core ideas. Where are they at? Right here. So they have three core ideals right here. Let me read them real quick. I'll show you too. So the Transhumanist Party supports significant life extension achieved through the progress of science and technology. Ideal number 2, the Transhumanist Party supports a cultural, societal, and political atmosphere formed and animated by reason, science, and secular values. Ideal 3, the Transhumanist Party supports efforts to use science, technology, and rational discourse reviews and eliminate various existential risks. So, you can't really argue with any of that, right? It's all completely fantastic. And so, they have a transhumanist constitution. They have a transhumanist Bill of Rights. There's some really great stuff in there, so definitely go check that out. I think it would be really amazing to have scientists review their constitution and their Bill of Rights, and continually review it, because a lot of things change in science, and so over time, right? So it'd be really great to have scientists, continuously reviewing this Constitution and the Bill of Rights. A lot of scientists too, not just a few, because I'm sure they've already done that. But and you're starting to see transhumanist parties established in each state. It's very important to support them as much as possible. Support them on social media. Support them on with your votes. Get actively involved, right? Contact the Transhumanist Party. Become a member. It's free to become a member and be actively involved. The chairman, Gennady Stolярov II, he does a really good job at being able to get people involved. And so highly recommend that you contact them and help them as much as possible, spreading the word and growing their political platform. They have Charlie Cam running for the United States presidency this time. He's a CEO of a software company that creates interactive, lifelike digital avatars of humans. So that's really fantastic. I'll place a link in the description to the Transhumanist Party. So yeah, remember, you can sign up and become an actual member. Doesn't matter what, if you're Democrat, or if you're Republican, or if you're from a different country. They look at people more like Earthlings than factions, right? So that's really fantastic, right? They really want to fix things, right? And instead of just like barking at each other, right? Like most politicians and people involved in politics, that's usually what they do. People just bark at each other, and it's like, hey, let's actually figure these things out. So my advice to the United States Transhumanist Party is focus on getting more and more legit people involved who are actively involved at the Transhumanist Party. I think that's really important, to really focus on mainly getting just super legit people who can really contribute a lot to the platform and grow the platform. And don't be afraid to ask them to work a lot on the platform for free, because you're a political party that is for the most important movement, right? So okay, I'll talk about that more in a second. Maybe get some like campaign managers, get some people who have a lot of experience in politics and who know how to grow political platforms. The Transhumanist platform is a platform that's going to shake this two-party system that we're kind of stuck in. And so, there really is a huge opportunity to get people to support and help grow this political platform, because life extensionists are extremely passionate, right? It makes sense because, we want to live forever. We want to live for millions and billions of years. And so the level of passion is the highest that you can ever find, right? Because we think of on a life or death basis every day. So what you often see in this community is people who want to help for free, and do a lot, like things that they should be getting paid for, but they're like, look, I understand that we need to move fast because I don't want to freaking die. Everyone knows that they could die tomorrow. So they're like, hey, I need to help out as much as possible right now. And so I think the Transhumanist Party really needs to capitalize on that. Maybe don't waste time doing rallies and stuff. And I think they do a really good job on not wasting time like that, and just really focus on developing science technology. And I think Gennady, the chairman, and the others who are there are in agreement with this. Maybe not the rally part. I don't know. I just get a little irked seeing a bunch of people group up together and just kind of stand and listen to some random person. I never really thought that did much, but I don't know. I think sometimes it does, I think sometimes it does a lot, but I think most of the time it doesn't do fucking anything. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. So, and then I think the most important tip I can give to the United States Transhumanist Party is, start maybe a campaign, try to get scientists involved in politics, right? I think scientists are not involved at all. We are pretty much a science-based species right now. And, our society is completely based, 99% based on science technology. But for some reason, we got the most scientifically illiterate people to run the world. So that's completely insane, right? And so hopefully Transhumanist Party can help transition scientists to be our leaders and to be more involved in politics, right? It's so odd seeing, Bernie Sanders and, I'm not saying I'm against or I support any of these people. I know that's a really touchy subject, but, for example, we see Bernie Sanders or Trump talking about scientific topics, and it's like, hey, dude, both of you never even read a scientific paper in your life. So it's really odd seeing these people briefed by scientists instead of seeing them be led by scientists. I think we will see a science-based species occur very soon. And so they post really great articles. And yeah, get involved as much as possible. And so that's pretty much the end of the video. Like and subscribe the video, share it. This is extremely important. And yeah, I look forward to living with you forever.